Heaven I tube, it's Abla. So today's video is going to be about just like relationships between male and female and how things have came to be in the world and how we must heal from those things that we experienced and thought were normal in the world. So I just been meditating on this myself, and I was asked a question. I forget exactly what the question was, but it led me to realize that as the order is, it's the Most High, and then it's the male led by the Most High, and the female is led by the male. Not saying that the Most High favors the male over the female. That's just the order that everything works properly in. So, in realizing that order, I realized that the male seeks a female to help him in his affair. So the male might pray for a wife, and the Most High will send a female to help him with his estate and be a part of his estate and things like that. So that is how things are meant to be and meant to go, that the Most High will lead a male to acquire a female that will be beneficial to his life, his mission, his estate, everything for that male who is ultimately serving the Most High. So normally and naturally, the male will be led to his wife through the Most High. However, in that natural process, the female can be seen from the feminist view, I guess, from the worldly view, that she is simply a pawn in the game. Like, males are just trading women like cattle. Like, the female can be seen to, she may feel less important. It's from the feminist view. The female will feel that she doesn't have so much of a say in this, because what is supposed to happen is that a male will be led to his wife, through the Most High, and he will court that woman, and then they will be engaged, and then they will be married. Finished. To become married, you will be courted. However, because the female has shifted her mind to want to be a little bit more dominant, have a little bit more to say, have more power, the female has created this thing of dating, because dating and courting are very different. So before, when it was just courting, engagement, and marriage, dating was seen as a thing that was mainly for prostitutes. Not condemning prostitutes, just saying that dating is a term used within prostitution. So dating means, it doesn't mean marriage, it means sex. So dating means that you acquire a woman for the purpose of sex. And that's what dating was when there was more of an order with courting, engagement, and marriage. And, families and cultures were more involved in that sphere of relationships between male and female. However, because of that feminist view, us females then created dating, and it has spiraled out of control because the female wanted to feel more powerful, did not want to feel like this is a man's world. The female then not created, because like I said, dating was a term already used in prostitution, but females then brought dating into the forefront and made it more popular and kind of normalized it. And that's why today a lot of us females are really prostituting ourselves. Even if you don't engage in what you think is prostitution, anything like just spending time with a male, going out, making him spend money on you and things like that, that is a form of prostitution in a way. Again, not condemning prostitution, but today, because us females, we wanted to feel more power and we wanted to have more say. We didn't want to just be in a man's world. We wanted it to be our world as well. We wanted to take control of things. We normalized dating, which is for prostitutes, Therefore, we have started prostituting ourselves and made it normal. So now there's all different types and different forms of prostitution, even just online, posting pictures, not even for money, but just for attention. We're even becoming prostitutes for attention, not even for the exchange of money or the exchange of anything physical. We females have become prostitutes of attention, even. Want to be engaging, dating multiple males because of this feeling that we wanted to have more power. We wanted to have control. We didn't want to just be chosen by a male and they speak to our father, they speak to our family. Suddenly we're courting, suddenly we're engaged, and now we're married with 6 children. Females wanted something outside of that because, like I said, the world, that's the purpose of the world, is confusion. So it's really just a confusion of the world that's confused the female about her role and her place and her importance in this life. So that confusion led us females to want to start this dating culture that we now complain about. And this has really backfired on females because now we've made prostitution, dating, they are very interchangeable, to be honest. The words prostitution and dating are interchangeable at this point. So we've made dating normal. And so what are we to expect from the males when we're the ones who normalize this? Of course, the males are going to engage in this dating culture, and they're not going to engage in it by our rules because that is just not the order. Us females trying to take control and things like that, it just didn't work because we can never control the male population. It's not going to work. We can try, like I said, this dating thing, it was an attempt, and the males are not going to be on a leash by females. So males in their mind said, okay, you guys want to act like prostitutes, so we will gladly treat you like prostitutes. So as I was saying, us females, in creating this dating culture, females are hoping to gain some authority in their dealings with males, hoping to gain just a little bit more say and a little bit more control and power. They weren't happy with the whole just courting or even arranged marriages. They weren't happy with that process, so they started engaging in this dating culture. And the males obviously took that opportunity to date multiple females. You can date multiple females, but I highly doubt that males court multiple females. I highly doubt that they court multiple females, even court multiple females at once, like they date multiple females at once. The same way females date multiple males. However, the female cannot court a male. Only a male can court a female. So pretty much this all backfired because, like I said, the female cannot court a male, but a female can date multiple males, which is not beneficial to that female. She's thinking she's maybe gaining experience or just gaining more authority and control and whatnot, but really this is all to the disadvantage of the female, and it was created by the female. And it is to the advantage of a male because he has more leeway and he's just participating in what the female created. You know, he's just dating. That's what females wanted, right? But we need to be very careful in these days of so much confusion to make sure that we're able to distinguish. So the first thing is to realize that females, we pretty much came up with this dating culture that we are now complaining so much about. And we need to also realize what the natural order is. And like I said, it doesn't mean that the Most High favors males above females. That's just the order, is that the Most High is leading us all through the avenue of leading the male to then lead the female, who's leading the children, and, you know, creating a family that is within the order of the Most High. So once we realize these things, realize the order, and then realize the purpose of that order, and realize the difference between dating and courting, then we can make sure that we are present when females who are still single and still maybe in the world, or maybe you are, well, the world has taken over most of the earth. So if you are still single and engaging with males, even if you're not single, it's important to remember this order and remember all of these things that I'm saying. we need to distinguish between dating and courting, and we need to distinguish the place of the female and her role and the order within that. So that's what I've been meditating on. And even if you are married, because a lot of marriages break up and females think that they can just start dating. But it's very important to factor in that if you exit your marriage and you wish to start dating, it means you want to exit your marriage and start prostituting yourself for whatever it is for. It doesn't have to be for funds like money. It can even be for attention. You will start to have to be prostituting yourself if you choose to leave your marriage or your relationship, whatever it is, whatever you're unhappy with and you choose to leave. You will leave that marriage that might have came about righteously through courting, engagement, and marriage, the natural, the orderly way. And you will have to leave that and engage in that dating culture, that prostitution culture. It's very important to realize that the roles and the confusion of the world, that we see perpetuated in the media, even in real life, we see all of this dating culture, because the relationship between male and female is like very integral to life. Like you see it everywhere. It's just in your face. Everything about male, female, it's just in your face. So we need to realize the dangers of feeding into this dating culture, and we need to realize that it is not orderly, so that we can be above it and come out of it. And even if you're not dating, maybe you're already in a relationship, we need to be above what we see in the media and what we see that can harm our relationships. Because like I said, this dating was created by us females, trying to control men, trying to control society, trying to take the male's role, and it completely backfired, and us females are not happy with the dating culture that is really prostitution culture. So yeah, that is what I've been meditating on. And like I said, we need to make sure we are always praying for our families, praying for sisters and brethren out there who are in or out of relationships to come out of this confusion of the world, because the world just wants to destroy family, to destroy the Most High's order. So yeah, it's very important that we are aware of this and that we do not engage in this dating culture because it seems fun and easy, especially young females. I know when I was coming out of high school, even in high school, I'm sure today in high school, females are definitely engaging in the dating culture, which is prostitution culture. So we need to make sure young females, all females, like I said, everyone, we need to come out of this dating culture. And it's not easy because, like I said, females created it. And I guess they're attracted to what is fun and easy. What is fun and easy is somehow attractive because no one wants to do what's hard, because building family and submission is hard. But us females, we need to take up that role, and males as well, because the males are the leaders. They can teach what I'm saying as well. They need to teach, as I've been taught, about this prostitution culture, about this Jezebel spirit. It is this, I called it feminism, but it is this Jezebel spirit that created this dating culture, that spirit that has taken over the mind of many females, in order for the females to want to engage in this dating culture and want to come out of that old age, like arranged marriage thing, like females want to date and experience multiple men. It's that Jezebel spirit that caused that. So yeah, just sharing what I've been meditating on. If you would like to share or elaborate on this, any sisters that would like to elaborate on this topic, I'm open to hear more, because we need to pray about this, because we did experience the world, and we need to be guarded against that Jezebel spirit, against what is easy and what looks fun, and we need to do what is hard, which is building family within the Most High. So yeah, I hope everyone is having a blissful day. God, I heal, I cry. I